These are my old braids. Okay, y'all, this ain't gonna work no more. This is my first time doing my box braids. Well, this is my second time, but and right now I'm just refreshing them.
I don't know. Let's go. What you know about me? What you know?
Okay guys, for this hairstyle, all you need is one pack of the Freetress Go-Go Curl and Deep Wave. I got 12 inches and I bought two, but all you need is one. Of course, you'll need some scissors. And once you see what I'm going to do, I'm turning these regular box braids into some very pretty goddess braids. And of course, you're going to need a crochet needle. And as you watch me, you'll see how I turn these regular box braids into something beautiful. Again, this is my first time braiding my own hair. I've done it before, but I'm re-braiding the hair, like giving it a fresh look. But as I sat in quarantine, I got so bored. And I'm going to show you here, for the ends of your hair, all you'll need is one piece that you split into two. It's very important to keep this part very thin because you already use this part of your hair for a thicker braid. You do not want to use a lot of hair and make a big thick lump. Then you'll stick your finger through like I just did there, and you'll have two sections, and then you'll just braid down. I know it's out of frame, but it's very easy to tell that I have 3 sections and I'm just braiding down. Remember to keep this part of the hair that you crochet in very thin, because if you use a thick piece of hair, it'll be very obvious where you inserted in the extra hair on top of the hair you already have for the braid. And just really quickly, I'm showing you guys how I do the very first braid. This is how I'm going to do all the braids, but I want to show you this one. As you can see, I'm going under my braid, and then I'm going to loop the hair into the shaft. As I pull the hair in, you start at the nape so that you can ensure you don't leave any braids out. The most embarrassing thing is being somewhere in public, even though we can't go nowhere. Let's just say you're around your man. You do not want to be trying to be cute and one of your braids is a rat tail at the end. Make sure you start with a system so that you don't leave any braids out. Now, before we move on, I'm going to show you how I maintain the ends of the curls just by clipping them off at an angle like you see me doing here with the scissors. Don't go straight across. You do not want it to be very blunt cut. Next, I'm using just a gel with a little water that I'm going to use a spray bottle to kind of like spray the ends and clump the curls back together so they stay nice and neat. Now here I just went ahead and I completed one side of adding the curls just to give myself an idea. Okay guys, I'm going to be showing you guys one more time how I do this. Starting with the crochet needle, make sure you go under the braid. Do not go above. Make sure you go under the braid. And I like to stick it right through the point where the hair crosses in the braid. It's kind of like a little triangle. And then you'll see me take the hair and I'm going to loop the hair into the shaft at an angle. So I'm going to take the hair and make sure one side is longer and one side is shorter. The reason I do that is because it creates a fringe for me. I've tried putting it in and cutting it, and I just did not like how blunt it was. The curls are actually very pretty and it looks more natural when you do it this way. So you'll see me going under the braid, and I put my finger through the loop once I pull it through my braid, and then I pull the curly hair through that loop. It is very simple. I'm gonna do this for the whole side of this head, and like that I'll be done. But right here I'm going to show you a very common mistake that I made, and I want to make sure you guys don't do this. So I'm angling the hair again, but as you can see, I kind of pulled the hair and created a little frizz there. Make sure you don't do that, and here's why. Once I looped the hair around the crochet needle and I closed the needle and pulled it through my braid, it created frizz on the way through the braid. So some of the hair got trapped in my braid, which if you look closely, you'll kind of see that I'm struggling to put my finger through there. And I have to pull my hair through. You can see all of that frizz right there. And there, it's not really cute to look at, but there is an easy fix for it. I'm just gonna take a spray bottle and kind of spray it and revert the curls back.